Hi, this is Chris here with another video for you today for CA Visual Productions, and I was just working in my little studio today because trying to get things organized, get my equipment organized, and seeing what I can do with the small space I have for at least for the time being. Basically, I made some progress today, and even though it's not optimal as far as where I want it to be just yet because I'm still missing a few things, but at least I got things started. So let me just give you a quick rundown, or at least show you a quick rundown on what I've been doing. Okay, here we got over here on the left side of the room are some analog tape decks here. These are the decks that were used in broadcast facilities, post-production environments, and things like that. And for VHS players and everything else. And in the middle here, we got Blackmagic equipment here, recording and monitors set up here. This is more like well, it's going to be more like for a portable type setup eventually. Of course, these are like two separate little racks that I built myself, but I'm going to try to build one that can house everything in one, so to eliminate the extra racks there. And of course, on the left here, well, on the right actually, would be the monitors and another analog player and over here. But as you can see, the table that's sitting on is a pretty long table. And because of the weight these things have, it's kind of leaning in a little bit, which means pretty much this table here is not really suited to hold this kind of weight. So I got another rack actually that I'm going to bring out here soon and mount all this gear in, so I have a proper rack that can support the weight of these decks. Over here in the middle here, with the window, of course, my turntable, and I'm going to set up a little audio setup over here to where I can do some audio recording and stuff here and there for my videos. And over here, as you can see, there's a blue computer case sitting there in the middle, which is for doing my CDs and doing stuff for my servers and stuff like that. Of course, my laptop there's for portable projects on the road. And over here on the right side of this table is for my main editing rig setup with dual monitors and keyboard. I'm still working on this setup as well. And the case that's going to house this system is right here. This is the Cooler Master case, HAF series. It's a pretty big case, plenty of room for everything I need it in. But the guts are in a rack mount case that I have to remove and transplant into this one. So that'll be another small project I'll have to do in the coming days, hopefully. And of course, to the corner here is a big tripod for one of the cameras I have. It's not, you can't see it here, but it's well, it's on the floor. This stuff is covering it, but it's a Betacam SP camera that the tripod it mounts onto, and I may use that for a future video, maybe test it with some stuff here and there. So other than that, all this other stuff here, this is the closet. It's a pretty small closet. I mean, like I say, it's unorganized. Still have a lot to work with. These two computers down here, the case at the bottom is empty. The one at the top is an XP machine, which I built with the XP operating system. And I know most folks say, well, why are you using Windows XP in this day and age? Well, because Windows XP is the optimal operating system to work with older analog stuff. It was made for that era. So, of course, that computer is not on the internet, so it doesn't go online. Don't need to go online for anything. It's just for a backup box to use when I need to transfer some video to a PC that I may want to have a look at or something like that. So that XP machine does not see the internet, so it's still a functional setup. Behind the closet door, I got some vinyl back there, some my 45s and stuff like that, which I'm looking for a place for that. And so that's basically it as far as the room is concerned. I mean, the room is pretty small and there's not much in here, so I don't have a lot of space to really do a whole lot in here. But hopefully soon, when I get my media building put together and things like that, then I'll have all the room I need to set everything up properly. So kind of have to do a condensed version in this room, which is okay. So it gives me something to at least start with. And on the floor here, I have these here. This is a rack rails that I recently purchased. This here I'm going to use to build a custom rack to house my Blackmagic gear in for portability. So if I get a video gig somewhere where someone needs a video done, then I'll have a proper, at least a rack to house that stuff in and take it with me whenever I travel. So that's a forthcoming project. So with that said, that's pretty much the ongoing progress of this space so far, and pretty soon I'll update with another video as far as my progress on everything getting set up. Okay, well, that sums it up for my little room here. It's not a very big space, but at least it's something to get started in. So hopefully soon I'll start making some progress and of course I'll update this video with something new, and then I'll have more progress made, and hopefully we'll get things up and running pretty soon and get some projects started. Of course, a lot of this stuff takes a lot of time, takes a lot of planning. How you're gonna route things, how you're gonna hook things up, what stuff you're gonna use, what you're not gonna use. So it's like I said, it's a work in progress, as it's been said. And I know some may say, well, how come you're still using old analog stuff? The digital is the future. Well, analog always has its place. VHS, yeah, it's a sucky format, but back in the day, it was pretty much all anyone had, and I still have a lot of material on that format. So I'm going to convert a lot of that stuff and just, transition into digital. But analog still has its place, so it's not completely gone yet. It may not be mainstream, but it's still there. So as long as I have the stuff to work with, well, analog will still be around, at least in my setup. You never know. There might be someone that might say, hey, do you have like a VHS player or something like that? I have a tape here from my family memories and stuff that I may need to get transferred and something like that to DVD. And I'd be like, sure, we can do that. I got the gear to do that. So, you just never know. Someone may have a need for stuff like that. And I'm the type that likes to get done things right and may take my time doing it, but get it done right, then, that's what matters to me. I like to do things to my best of my ability. So anyway, that's about it for this video for today. And I'll have another one update pretty soon once I get more progress made on my setup. And we'll just go from there. Until then, thank you for watching today. Comment and subscribe if you like. And I'll be back soon. Have a blessed day.